G'day viewers, Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel. Here's the latest update on my mechanical televisor. Since the last video I've added the main 12 volt power supply, and I've added the power socket which connects to the 12 volt jack. So it's pretty much 12 volt jack goes in, and I mean it's already about 12, bit over, I'd say something between 12 and 14 volts output from that, even though it says 12 volt. But anyway, once it goes through this, I've got it's actually a variable power supply and I've adjusted to a bit over 12 volts, so I get a bit over 12 volts out. And anyway, I've added the main power feed lines to go to those 3 circuit boards there. So that's that done. I've also added a lead to the motor which has a resistor, and I've also put a capacitor across the motor to dampen any interference. And I've added AV input. So this is the video lead. I'm yet to connect it up to the video board, but it's going to be, I'm going to add a plug to that so I can connect it to one of these pins. Also, the other one is going to go to audio. I'm going to later on add an amplifier so I can put sound through so you can get picture and sound. That's an afterthought, but the main thing is to get the video working first. And I've finally made the LED light matrix. I had to rebuild it because the other one was just a bit too small, and the pitch area is roughly about 2 to 2 point, I think it's probably about 2.28 millimeter by 20 millimeter, something like that. So I've made this to be a bit over 20 millimeters by a bit over 30 millimeters, and the light bank works pretty good. I'll just pause the camera for a minute and hook it up to the power. Okay, there you go. Nice bright white light. So that'll definitely suffice for producing a nice, decently bright image behind the Nipkow disc. So it's pretty much not too far off completion and ready for testing. I've marked where the LED lights have got to be, so it's about there. The LED light bank's got to be. I'm actually going to make this LED light bank height adjustable. So basically I've got the so it's going to be mounted on this piece of wood from behind, something like that. And I'm going to cut a slot into the backlight here, and put a couple of screws in the back and make it adjustable, height adjustable. It's going to be adjustable like the opto fork is, except this is slotted, and I can just move it up and down and maybe to the side a little bit. That way I can adjust if I'm not happy with the positioning of the LED light bank. So that's the plan for this. Anyway, once I get this pretty much complete, I'm going to have to trace over my circuitry and make sure I've not made any wiring mistakes or component orientation mistakes, because as I always nearly always manage to forget to wire something up or put a component in the wrong way around. Well, not so much that, but just more so forgetting to wire something up or wiring onto the wrong component. So I've got to trace over the circuitry and make sure that these are all correctly wired up. Then once I put it all together, I'll be starting on testing it. Anyway, we've been having some stinking hot weather, and this disc has once again warped up. but once it spins really fast it should flatten itself out. But yeah, worst comes to worst, I've got two more of those manila Nipkow discs, so I can just replace it with one of those if push comes to shove. Alrighty, well that's about it for this video. Nothing much more to report. Stay tuned for my next update. Hopefully I'll have this all put together and ready for testing. This is Troy from Troy's Digital Arts channel signing out.